a newbie joins and they're like, ooh, alchemist, that sounds cool. And they finally get a homunculus, and you're going to bombard them with this 45K for every 30 minutes you want it to be out. They can't do that. Like they're not going to have the funds to do that. Well, are we not here again with another video about me ranting about aspects of this game that I love? Uh, I love the game, not certain aspects. But anyway, so welcome back. I play on the official Ragnarok Chaos server, IRO, in case you're wondering. And today I'm here to rant about the recent update to the Homunculus for the Alchemist job class. I came back recently because they started a new server. I will make a video about that very soon, but today I was beside myself. I still am beside myself on how they've managed to ruin the homunculus for the alchemists. So I think this update came out last month. So very quick, they made a new server, joined a new server, just to check it out, and I decided to go with leveling an alchemist. Uh, I I love the job so much. It's so much fun, cute, aesthetic on point, sexy, and finally got to the point where I was able to make a homunculus. And I noticed an icon by the buffs where it was like counting down, and I'm like, what? And then sure enough, when the counter goes down all the way, my homunculus is gone. And I'm like, what the hell? I go to summon my homunculus again and I can't. It said I need a seed of life, and I'm just like, what's happening? What is happening right now? So, to put it very simply, IRO and I think KRO also changed the homunculus to only be allowed out for 30 minutes at a time. And then it disappears. You have to resummon it. Okay. Okay. I can deal with that. On top of that, to call out your homunculus, you need a seed of life, which with the discount skill maxed out on your merchant still costs 45K. Yeah, not a big deal. On chaos, that's easy. That's nothing. We're all loaded on chaos. 45K is nothing, even if it only lasts has your homunculus out for 30 minutes. It's nothing. On the new server, where there is no economy yet, no one has money. 45K, that's a lot. It takes me like 30 minutes of farming. So you're telling me I have to grind for 30 minutes just to like collect enough loot to sell, to buy this item that'll allow my homunculus to be out for 30 minutes and that's it? Bro, get the hell out of here. It's so stupid. On the new server? Why the Seed of Life? Why not make a new item? And then for the new server, discount it. The homunculus is the backbone of the alchemist class. You take that away, what is there? They have like some plants or something that they can summon, but I've never dabbled because I haven't needed to. Between Cart Revolution and the homunculus, you were like good to go. And the homunculus is so cool because it's like, let's be honest. no one really parties in this game anymore. I've talked about it in previous videos. Everyone's solos, so I thought, you know, make an alchemist, then I have another party member. Well, the joke's on me, because now, they kind of ruined homunculuses on the new server. It's not so much an issue on Chaos because we can just afford anything. Let's be honest. I did the math for making your homunculus loyal. So the amount of hours the homunculus needs to get to be out in order for you to go from like awkward to loyal, it would cost you like 220 million zenny. Okay, on Chaos, that's not a problem. On the new server, that's cute. Very cute. I can afford that. And that's just to take your homunculus to loyal. Just to evolve it, and then you have to get it to level 99, and then you can get it to like the S homunculus, which is what I'm trying to do. But you can't do that on the new server. So it's so frustrating. I invested all this time into leveling homunculus on the new server to find out that there was this update to homunculus, and there's some pros. So you can use AI for the homunculus again. They took that ability away when they realized that people were just using it to AFK level. So you can customize the AI of the homunculus and kind of like program it to like prioritize certain things or use certain skills or, you know, whatever. But at the same time, the homunculus came out in like 2005. It's been, what is that? 13, 17 years? It's, the homunculus has been out for 17 years. And Ragnarok Online, they still don't know how to fix the homunculus to where people aren't AFK leveling. And on top of that, the homunculus only gets 10% of the experience that you gain. That's it. So not only is it going to take 220 million zenny worth of items to just summon it, it's just going to be really, really annoying to level to 99 so you can evolve it. And like, I get it. It's not supposed to be like a quick, like, one and done thing. Like, I understand that. But Ragnarok Online has struggled with grindiness for the longest time. And going back to what I've been saying, like, this game's not very beginner friendly. It's not. Like, how is, like, a newbie joins and they're like, ooh, alchemist, that sounds cool. And they finally get a homunculus and you're going to bombard them with this 45k for every 30 minutes you want it to be out. They can't do that. Like, they're not going to have the funds to do that. And there's a little way around it, and it's to let your homunculus die before the timer goes out. But that's just such a stupid inconvenience. Bruh, it's been 17 years, and this is the best you can do? This is the best you can do, really. I could understand the 30-minute time limit, but not this 45k item every time you want to summon it. Again, that's fine for the Chaos server, but not for the new server where I was trying to level my alchemist and a homunculus on. And then 10% EXP from, like, come on. the least you can do, because they've done this before, where they have done an event that automatically makes your homunculus loyal. Um, that's the least you can do. Um, I was in a Discord where people were talking about the new server, and I'm not the only one put off by this. It's they need to do better. Um, I'm fine with the 30-minute time limit. That it kind of combats AFK leveling, but with the AI now working, um, people are still going to AFK level. They're just going to set an alarm to tab back and call out the homunculus again every 30 minutes. So you're gonna see people standing around again, AFK leveling and like Orc Dungeon and whatnot, but like, who cares? Seriously. Who cares? Um, the AFK leveling with homunculuses was around for a long effing time before they attempted to do anything about it. And I kind of just accepted it. It was just, that's what they did. And it's not like it's every job, it's one effing class that can do this. And even so, I don't know if it's changed, but at the time, you only received base experience from stuff your homunculus has killed. Like, so what if you gain like an obscene amount of base levels? Like, you don't have any job levels. You still have to go out and level to get skill points. So I this has just completely turned me off from the alchemist class, and I have a very sweet spot for the alchemist class. It was the first class I ever got past 99. It was the first class I ever got to third job like class. So I look back really fondly of it. It was like the first class that I really progressed through the game and got to do new content, and I really like it aesthetically. I love the costume, but I'm I'm done. I'm done with the alchemist job class until they fix this, which I really don't see them doing. Um, Fun fact: I've been messing around on Japanese RO, JRO. I'll make another video about that as well, and I don't know if they haven't gotten the update yet for the homunculus, but I will say that I saw people with their homunculuses out vending in Prontera, which means that there's no 30-minute time limit. And I tried to level an alchemist in JRO, but it's really hard because I only know a little bit of Japanese and I'm using an on-screen translator. It's really inconvenient. I'm trying to get used to it because I'm moving to Japan anyway in January, but it's really hard. Um, so it hasn't been that long since this update has been out, so I'm gonna wait and see what other people's thoughts are on it, see if they change it again, which I doubt they will. It's isn't it cute that they can implement these new updates from KRO, but then IRO will not get any actual updates of content? Love that for you. Uh, so I'm focusing on different classes right now. I'm trying to sell a bunch of stuff so that I can gear up my sniper again and start leveling my sniper, because I got to the next tier of the Gramps turn-in, but I can't one-shot anything with Aerostorm. So I have to improve my gear in order to one-shot things, in order to tally around and level, which again, I effing hate. And on top of all this, there's this booster event happening right now where you can like sign up on the website and they'll make a boosted character for you. It's just a buttload of extra items to help you level. But even with the booster event, even with just a little tinge of extra players on right now, effing still nobody recruiting for parties for the Gramps turn-in. Like, you make this game more party-oriented. What the actual hell? I don't want to log in and play on my own. And it sucks because there's really not many people playing the game. You wouldn't know because of how effing crowded it is all the time, but very, very few people are playing. And I even dabbled in a private server. Just this whole homunculus thing like ruined me. I was so pissed. I still am. So I joined Nova RO. I went back to an account I had and I made an alchemist only to find out they have the same effing update there. Um and like with the private server, the rates are already so high. Why do you effing care if anyone even wants to AFK level? I I just I really don't get it. I don't know why they care so much. Bro, no one's playing your game. You have hardly anyone playing the game. You have a couple whales that are just feeding you so much money through the cash shop and keeping you in business. Why do you care if people AFK level? It's such a non-issue for a normal player. And like for me, I'm done with Alchemist. I'm not touching Alchemist anymore. So I'm just gonna level my other characters. I made a Crusader. I'm leveling an Orc dungeon, and even if there were Alchemists AFK'd everywhere, like that doesn't. It's not like the monsters are gone. They're continuously respawning. Like, why do I care if there's Alchemists AFK leveling? It doesn't. It's non-issue. I don't understand where Gravity or Ragnarok's. I don't understand where their priorities are right now. It's really hard for me to know what. Eh. And then they have these suggestion like posts on the forum. They want to hear from players, and people basically tell me, "Oh, they don't listen to that. They don't even look at that." Your game has been dying for so long. Like, I really don't know how it is survived this long. And I'm not even gonna get into the new server right now. I'll make another video about that. But like that also, what are you doing? Like, focus on improving the game and adding content. You're not resolving any actual issues. You're just rebalance after rebalance. And then like this homunculus update, like what is that doing for anyone? But I I just had to rant about this. This has had me so annoyed the past few days. And it sucks. It really does. Am I the only one who feels this way? Is no one else just annoyed to no end? Or maybe you play on a server where it's not an issue. I just can't do private servers. They seem too messy. I don't know what it is. Like I want to support this game that I love, so I'm gonna play on the official servers. But am I alone here? Does no one care? Has no one noticed? But that's my rants about the homunculus. F the alchemist job class. I'm just gonna level other things. And until the next thing that pisses me off and I make another rant video, that's it. And thank you for watching.